My brothers, my sisters, we are in the beginning of August, and the beginning of school is upon us here in Pleasanton. And this past Sunday, we celebrated the Feast of the Transfiguration, and we heard Matthew's account of how Jesus was transfigured before Peter and James and John. To get to that moment, Jesus takes Peter, James, and John up a high mountain. Now, to hike up a hill is one thing, to hike up a high mountain is another. Hiking, period, takes work and effort and energy and sweat. And Peter, James, and John, if you look at their lives through this moment as the lens, there's going to be a lot of sweating, there's going to be a lot of work, there's going to be a lot of hardship. And what Jesus invites them to realize is all of this is leading to something that's at the top of this mountain that they want to strive towards and journey towards. At the top of the mountain, Jesus transfigures himself into the fullness of the glory that will be his. And there is Moses and Elijah. And Peter, James, and John, in the midst of all their work, see this, and they want to capture the moment. Why do I want to go back to work when I see all of this? This which is my destiny. This which will be the land of the living. Why do I want to go back to the hardship when I see this as what is to come? Well, my brothers and my sisters, we don't get to here without climbing the mountain. And what's important is, in the midst of wanting to stay here, as Peter, James, and John wanted to, Jesus says to them, back down the mountain. We got to get back to the journey in the here and now. My brothers and my sisters, as we look at our lives, each of us as individuals, as a community of faith, we're climbing a mountain. That takes work. It's rigorous, it will cause you to sweat, it will cause you to be tired, but it is what we must be about to get to this. To get to the height of the mountain, you have to climb the mountain. And that climbing will bring you to this. For you and me, we need to trust that Jesus wants us to share in his glory too. But for now, like back in the day for Peter, James, and John, you and I need to be about the business of everyday living and embodying the truth of Jesus Christ in our families, in our relationship with our friends, in our business, and in school that's forthcoming. We need to be about Jesus here in Pleasanton and here in the Tri-Valley, and look forward to a day when we share his glory. Have a good week.